Hi, I'm Krissy. I'm 22 years old, and a couple of years ago, I made a video about rape on this channel and how it affected me, my relationships. And if you haven't seen that, you could definitely find it on this channel, obviously. Just go and find it. But I'm going to be talking a little more about everything else in my life and what I've overcome. And obviously, if you've seen the past video, you will notice that I've lost a significant amount of weight, 117 pounds to be exact. So yay me. But I'm gonna go back far, like probably to my rape and when it first happened, and then go from there. So when I was 6, I obviously, I was raped, and it didn't stop at just there. Like, it happened for years, till I was about 10, and I was a little girl, so I didn't know exactly what was going on, and I was misdiagnosed with depression, because obviously, like, what little girl's gonna have PTSD? Like, no one's really gonna diagnose a child with PTSD, so they didn't know. And I honestly didn't find out until about 2014 that I had PTSD. Maybe around there. Yeah. But I've had hard times. A lot of people didn't believe about my rape in my family. I love all my family. We're all cool now, but if I start crying, I'm sorry. But since I've already talked about my childhood rape and a lot how that affected me, I'm not going to talk a lot about that today, because you could find that in another video. I'm going to talk about my school, my schooling, my bullying. And a lot of you are on my Facebook, so you can see it. You can also see, like, all my school books and shit over here, so sorry about that. All my makeup is over here. Okay. When I was in middle school, I was weird, okay? I was, like, gothic, eyeliner, like, you can just picture it. I was weird. I was fat. Like, I was bullied badly. I didn't get why everyone hated me so much. I was quiet. I didn't talk to people much. I had like 4 friends. Gonna copy now because I'm crying. God. Okay. Around in 8th grade, a lot of you who are probably watching this video, a lot of the people who bullied me actually told me to kill myself. They really told me to kill myself. And if you're watching this and you're one of them, you're probably denying it. You're a piece of shit. No, I'm just telling you now. So I tried. I have this scar from it. People talked about it for years. Like, I mean, come on. After I tried to kill myself by slitting my wrist, like, I was bleeding out in the middle of class. Let me just tell you this. I did it with staples. I'm just gonna tell you the story. I was sitting in class. I took the stapler, took the row of staples, and I just slit my wrist with a row of staples. Could you just imagine your classmate just slitting their wrist right in front of you? Like, I wanted my bully to sit there and watch me die. Like, I wanted them to be satisfied that they got their wish, that I would be dead. Okay? But I'm so happy that I didn't. I'm so happy now that I am alive. Okay. Forgot what I was gonna say now, because I'm crying. But after all that happened, oh my gosh, I had to blow my nose. After all of that happened, I went to a treatment center for about a week, and that's about the max that you stay, really, at a treatment center, is about a week. And so, after that week, I went back to school, only to be bullied worse. Hold on, there's something in my eye. Okay. I was being bullied way worse than I ever was, because I had tried to kill myself. And I couldn't understand why. Like, if you just seen somebody try to kill themselves, why would you bully them worse than what you have ever been? I don't fucking get it. Okay? And that was 8th grade. So by the time 9th grade went around, a lot of people in high school had heard about it. So a lot of people in high school were like, oh yeah, you were the girl that, tried to fucking kill herself and tried to staple it back together. Like, okay, how did that rumor get started? That I tried to staple it back together. How? There is something in my eyeball. Okay. There's a mirror over here, so if you're wondering. And I'm not editing this video at all, so it's gonna look like this, obviously. But I don't know how that rumor got started. Like, whoever started that, you're stupid. Anyway, I skipped more than half days in high school. Like, I should have failed my freshman year, but I didn't. I skipped literally more than half my days. I'm pretty shocked that I didn't fail. I should have had straight Fs. And let's see, my sophomore year, I skipped more than half as well, and I also had straight Ds, so I don't know how I passed. And then I went to the career center, because I wanted to get away from all you shit faces at Greenview High School, because everyone was so mean to me. There was a lot of people that weren't, though, so I thank you for that, and thank you. But the people who were, fuck off. Like, I'm now not afraid to tell you, fuck you. Sure, me saying all these curse words is not ladylike, but I'm not here to be a freaking lady. Okay? I'm here to tell you to fuck off. So, as soon as I got to the career center, I made a lot more friends. I was a lot more open. But yet, I was still judged by people, and I was still bullied about my weight. Around this time, my junior year, I developed an eating disorder. I started throwing up my meals, and when I ate, I threw up, but I skipped a lot of them. So when I didn't skip, obviously I ate, then I threw it up. It's sad, but it was the truth. I dropped 50 pounds in about a month. And one of my classmates heard me after lunch throwing up my meals and told my teacher. My teacher called my mom, and we had a talk and a conference, and I went to more therapy. Speaking of therapy, 1 second. Not to mention, I have been in therapy since maybe I was in 6th grade. So I've been seeing a therapist since I was in 6th grade. Let me just tell you that. Probably every day of my life. So, back to that, I started seeing a therapist a lot more after that, outside of school at this point. So I finally got over this eating disorder. Finally. But no one knows this. Literally, I think one person. And now I'm gonna tell everyone. I started taking pills, okay? Pain pills. To numb the pain that I was having. And now I just feel like a drug head because I was going to therapy for it. My parents think I'm going to therapy for, obviously, my PTSD and all of this, but I was popping pills, and a couple years later, after I graduated, I got my STNA. My life was going perfectly fine. I finally stopped taking pills. I was happy because, for one, I graduated. Two, I got my STNA. I got a good job. Three, I finally stopped taking pills. I stopped. I mean, my addiction stopped. Not to mention, my self-harming stopped. I stopped cutting myself. Everything was going smoothly. And I'm just gonna let you know, since about 2014, I haven't cut since 2014. And I'm proud to say that. But I think everything in my life went downhill when I met Dylan Newton. Because I was I was fat. Like, I'm desperate for a relationship because I was fat and I was ugly. I thought, since I knew him in high school, that it'd be fine. He would hit me, call me names, everything. He would hold a freaking gun to my head. And I thought that I freaking loved him. I was just desperate for someone. I found out that he was cheating on me with like 15 other girls. So I broke up with him. I got out of that fast and got a restraining order. I had relapsed. And I started taking pills again. And about a month after we broke up and I was fighting in court to get this restraining order against him, I was raped again. And I'm gonna just tell you guys that I had wished so many times that my rapist, that I just wish he would have killed me. And that's the sad truth, that I wished that would have happened. But over the past 10 months, or maybe like less, over the past 6 months, I started getting treatment again. And I'm proud of myself for that, because when I met Dylan made me stop getting treatment. He flushed all of my depression pills down the toilet. Like, he didn't like it. So I stopped going to treatment for him. So, hold on, I have to blow my nose again. Oh my gosh. So, after a couple months after we broke up, after I got raped, after I got the restraining order, it was around November, I got help again because I wanted to feel okay again. I wanted to be alright. I stopped taking pain pills again. I felt fine again. I felt happy. I got a good job. I met a good guy. I lost 117 pounds. I'm happy now. Because now I can just tell every bully that ever bullied me to go fuck off, because now I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of my past because now I look at it like it just made me stronger. It made me so strong. I actually want to thank all my bullies because now I have thicker skin. I'm proud of myself because I'm never going back to that. I'm never taking pills again. I'm never looking back. I'm never doing that. I'm so happy today. And my school is going great, so that's a plus. And I just feeling so happy because I have so many more friends now because I'm so much more open. I probably forgot to mention so many things because I'm crying and everything is jumbled up in my head. I did forget to mention about 2015 I was diagnosed with borderline personality disorder, and they did not tell me until last November. I'm still having trouble actually figuring out what that is. So I'm still kind of, I don't know what that is, really. So I can't tell you about it because I still don't know. So I'm still kind of researching and, figuring it out. So I'm just another girl who overcame depression and addiction that nobody knew about, and an eating disorder. So I overcame a lot in my life. And hopefully I'll overcome college too, because let's face it, I mean, college is hard. And I just realized this is going to be like a 20-minute video, and I'm really sorry because I'm not editing anything out. And I look like complete shit, so sorry. I probably forgot to mention a lot of things. So maybe I'll write stuff down and make another video. But if you guys have any questions, I am so open with people about all my experiences. I would make another video for you. I do answer a lot of people's questions because I like to help people through things. I like to help people through my experience. And I will tell you, my number one coping skill is music. So I do sing a lot still. And after I do my whole stuffy nose ordeal, after this clears up, I will make a cover video for you. Thank you guys for watching all of this.